Howdy folks, this is Band 0073 here, cruising the land, burning the rubber, and pulling into that car park with the handbrake. I'm joined today by my man here who should damn be looking at the fucking camera, not playing Minecraft.
No, I'll play Minecraft. So
Hey.
13. We got stuff to do at the same time. We got
Yes, but at least I don't have my controller in hand.
Yeah, but yours is a bit more of a challenge to do as well.
I might be top scrape, but I don't give a damn. Now, we're actually going to talk about a video
really controversial issue, purely because of the fact that it's actually one person making themselves seem to be the victim, and the rest of the community based around all this is what they're like, you know what, fucking stop making yourself sound like the victim here, you actually go.
Yeah, pretty much as AeroD just stated, it's a video put out by Verlis, or Verlisify is his channel handle.
Oh,
yeah, this was actually in response. Actually, put two response videos out in response to a video that HoodlumScrafty and DuncanKneeDeep had done. Now, of course, after Verlis did his two response videos, HoodlumScrafty and DuncanKneeDeep did a final video, which is titled "Our Last Video About Verlisify." But of course, you just type that into Google, and that's the first thing that comes up as a video. So, but you know, some of the stuff I come up with, or rather, probably should I say, Verlis come saying they've manipulated conversations, Skype conversation, Skype logs that actually, like transcript is the word. The transcripts that say what was said, Eric, and then manipulated and said that he's used hacked Pokemon and stuff like that. From what I can tell, and obviously what from AeroD you can tell from seeing videos, he hasn't used a single hacked Pokemon. Look, folks, that's not to say that he doesn't have any. He just doesn't use them.
Okay.
If he does have any.
I'm going to take my glasses off because I'm not wearing shades, and they look like shades at the moment.
That and the fact your thing was not helping.
It doesn't help. It's really great. But right now, here's the problem.
It was I had my other hat.
Oh, it's let's just say we're actually rugged up as best as we can.
Well, let's say I wouldn't have these headphones on if I had my thick wool jacket on.
Yeah, it's a bit nippy out there, and it's.
Oh, and just for the thing, maybe you can tell by the background here. Change the location in the house.
Yeah, where there's going to be like multiple different sets.
Well, there's at least two sets in the house primarily.
But I think this is the perfect way to be able to put this one, because we're in an environment where we play video games and sleep. You know, like that's what most games.
It's our bedroom, basically my bedroom, but well, our room when AeroD's here. Basically,
yeah.
So the sets are the lantern you see with me sitting on the couch, or us sitting on the couch, and we got the two here in my bedroom, just this background here with the laptop using obviously the webcam, and if we got the other camera, we're in front of the brick wall with the telly.
It's quite.
But anyway, back to this video on Verlis.
We're here in this room because it's perfectly describes. It's really perfect for this one, because we're talking about the fact that someone in Verlisify has been doing all this lovely stuff to make himself seem to be the victim, and he plays. It's all about Pokemon, Pokemon X and Y, and Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Aurus. Now, I'm currently playing Minecraft, so then my brain doesn't go.
Yeah, and I got my controller here. I'm player 1 too. I got the blue light.
So, what's wrong here is he's been making himself appear to be the victim every fucking time, and what that does is that makes. I'm getting like one hand. So, how do I try and describe the scenario? So all of his viewers that that are gonna have a bias towards defending him will be going, but he's the victim here, and they're gonna provide a toxic environment which will foster this kind of behavior. It's not the person that's it's not actually the one person who's to blame. It's a community affliction.
What I think it is more so is just probably more of a misunderstanding or mistranslation of what's being said.
Well,
which is actually stated with the part on the hacked Pokemon. He said he never. Verlis said he never hacked Pokemon, but what I said before, it doesn't mean say he doesn't have any that he's got already hacked, but he doesn't use them because he's a competitive VGC player.
See, that's the thing. I'm gonna hazard a guess that the problem is we've started off with one problem, and because it wasn't nipped in, it wasn't nipped in the bud, it's allowed this scenario to occur and escalate. And so what should have happened was someone's at fault, right? Someone's fucked up. They should have owned up and went, yeah, I screwed up. And by the sounds of it, Verlisify, I think it's Verlisify has hacked Pokemon. It's come through on the DS game or whatever it was that he was using. That's turned around and put him as the bad guy because he's got hacked Pokemon, and he's not using them in the competitive scene, but because they were found on the game, it's an automatic ban or disqualification.
But was he actually found to have hacked Pokemon?
I don't know.
That's what we're saying. He may have them. We obviously don't know. But if he has them, he obviously doesn't use them competitive.
And that's the problem.
He might use them, just friendly. I don't know. I very much doubt it.
You've got hacked Pokemon. I don't think you'd want to be using them friendly anyway, because
it's like,
that's providing bad sportsmanship that doesn't give you a true understanding of
I suppose
Pokemon.
it's like using legendaries and mythical. In a way. Because remember, they're banned from basically all VGC tournaments, so.
It'd be like using Darkrai.
With Dark Void.
With Dark Void.
God, that kind of
and making the accuracy 100%. It's just being a dick. It's just being a dick. And what the end result of Verlisify having Pokemon that would have registered, they might have been legit, but because of the way that the checks work, if it seems a little fishy, I could have a Pokemon that is perfectly legit. I've done the breeding, I've done the training, I've done all that, and it still appears as a hacked Pokemon purely because people haven't done their research. So I've got Pokemon, whatever the fuck it is, and it appears hacked purely because of the Pokeball and some of the moves are very, highly unlikely to see.
Because they're basically egg moves, and the Pokeballs, the Pokeball you get the baby now is the same as what the parent is in, or the mother, I think it is.
The mother, yeah, the mother's.
So in theory, you could have a Venusaur in a Master Ball, just as an example, and you breed it, and it's a female, you breed it. Bulbasaur will be in a Master Ball.
That's it. Well, okay, so Master Balls,
look,
Cherish Balls, and Dittos do not breed on.
No, but just as an example.
Okay, so we'll use one that's a little bit more
probably should have said Ultra Ball.
So an Ultra Ball, it's Char. So basically, the end result is someone's gotten pinged for something that mightn't actually have been the way it is. It might have appeared to be, one way, and Verlisify has been pretty much shot in the foot. And what he's done,
or possibly may look to be he shot himself in the foot.
Made it look like yeah. And the problem, the end result is everyone's gone on the offensive, attacked him, haven't taken the time to actually just see and decode and really find out for themselves. And the end result is he's actually gone and allowed a problem to get worse, which shouldn't have happened, which is basically, you got a problem with something, fucking speak up, that's it, be done with it. Right? I got a problem with how you look. I tell ya, you look fucking horrible. Change your hairstyle, fucking put on a hat, something like that. And then I'd be like, but you know what? If you don't fucking do it, I'm just fucking off anyway. Because I got other shit to do. Who cares? The end result is you shouldn't give too much of a shit. What's happened is they've given too much of a shit, and then we're getting all these offensive and defensive positions.
And it looks like it's offended someone in some way.
Someone has gotten offended, and it's not Verlisify, because he went on, from what I've seen, what I've noticed myself, he went on the immediate defensive. He shot himself in the foot multiple times because he used phrases and then basically used retracted statements on those statements.
But basically, to get the entire situation, because we're only speaking what we know, but I will say now that I have hacked Pokemon. But this is back in Black and White 1. Black and white one, primarily black. And I've never, in the history of my playing Pokemon games, ever competed in a tournament. So I just believe that I have got and have had hacked Pokemon myself, but never used them competitively because I don't actually compete in tournaments. Or up to the point of this video, I have not ever competed in a tournament. And as for AeroD, I'm assuming you probably have hacked Pokemon, but again, like me, have never used them or competed competitively.
I got maybe 3 or 4.
But obviously you don't use them.
No point.
And of course, you don't compete in tournaments.
It doesn't. Yeah, I can't. I'm living up at somewhere where we don't have.
We don't have tournaments down here either.
Yeah, basically, unless you're in Melbourne, bastards. So that's where the problem lies. That's where the fucking problem lies. Is we have experience playing between mates. We will not use hacked Pokemon if we can avoid it, purely because it's seen as a dick move. You don't know how much of a hack that Pokemon really is unless you do the research, and if you don't do the research, which a lot of people actually happen not doing these days, they're going off the word of one person, the first person they hear. Which is even fucking worse for the problem is the people who watch Verlisify's videos take his side immediately. If they are not on his channel first and foremost, they will get on the offensive side. They will go and say, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. Basically, that's all it is the end result is people haven't been
basically just a he said, she said.
She said, no research is done, that's how you get shot in the foot. So we're just gonna put it as simple as Verlisify, stop making statements and then making them so that they're null and void by retracting. Everyone else, please get the fuck off this case. Because otherwise, we're going to spend
the thing
forever.
is, though, that HoodlumScrafty and DuncanKneeDeep do say, and I think it's actually Scrafty saying it at this point, that it's about the amount of dislikes that Verlis gets. He said it's normal for him to have a lot of dislikes.
Exactly.
And there was something also about putting videos out for views. And that was like, all YouTubers put videos out there to get the views and subscribers, and that's what we do.
Well, for some of us,
and in cases like these videos, response to stuff that's going on that shouldn't be going on. It's like, well, we've got to try and get the info out there to say, well, this is what you should be doing and shouldn't be doing, or do it in this. I say you try and either slightly skirt around the issue, or it's meant in a less, say, offensive manner.
Alright, so the rule of thumb here is, if you got a problem with a problem, don't go headlong straight into it, as we generally fucking do, but that's our style. We just go, you know what, fucking balls to the wall, straight in, let's go.
Particularly with Minecraft, but...
yeah, Minecraft, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Anything that we put our minds to, we just go balls to the wall and just see how we go.
But that's just us.
That's just what we do.
Oops.
But if we got a problem, a technical issue, a religious problem, it's a problem that is not... that we just can't go straight in. What we do is we take a step back, we double check where our position is, and then if it's a major problem with us, we'll skirt the issue. We'll go, you know what, we'll put a slight take on it, we'll put our words on it, and then just go, fuck it. That's it, it's gone.
But basically,
if we got a minor problem, we just go, balls to the wall, we'll go, this is the problem, let's get this shit out of the way. And, the more of a problem it is, you probably have to agree here, we skirt it more, but we delve more into the backstory or the informational of it, so that people aren't.
And on the backstory for what's going on here with Verlis and that, you need to really look up the 2 response videos that he's done and the original video that HoodlumScrafty and DuncanKneeDeep did. If you want to get the whole story, and then watch HoodlumScrafty and DuncanKneeDeep's last video about the issue. That's probably your best bet to find out exactly what's going on. Then you can decide for yourself exactly where you want to sit. So we're sort of basically sitting on the fence.
Well, we haven't got much choice here, have we?
Well, from what the little bits I was saying, some things I would lean towards Verlis, but other things I would lean towards HoodlumScrafty and DuncanKneeDeep. So really, fence sitting. So, but it's up to your viewers whether you want to get involved in any way, shape, form, whatever. But if you want to, that's up to you. Put your comments there, whatever.
Well, it's a...
But even if you really want to, leave a comment down below with this video and what you think about the situation and whatnot. If there's anything you think that they could do to maybe resolve the issue either more simply or easily or whatever.
Less stress, like that's the big problem. And
but basically, what we're saying is, but for the love of God, Verlis, at least contact HoodlumScrafty and DuncanKneeDeep, even by Skype or email or whatever. Just go contact them, talk to them, talk it out, try and clarify what's happening. Because if this can be clarified, hopefully it might lead to a resolution for this a similar type incident. Maybe if something happens in the future.
And everyone else, think carefully before you act. We're doing this because we're tired of seeing the crap that's going on. It's a he said, she said scenario. We're tired of it, and we're like, you know what? We don't want to see this keep popping up in our feeds. We want to see quality feed. We don't want to see just he said, she said, he said. No. Yeah. So everyone should, back off, take a moment to think about what you're about to say, and if it's going to infuriate someone, don't say it. If it's going to upset them, whatever, just skirt it, try and make it as polite a way of saying it as possible. If it's going to piss them off, avoid it.
Because on the thing of, back on the hate of, dislikes and that, if they're going to dislike, they're going to dislike. They're going to like, they'll like,
We can't do anything about it.
Exactly.
That's it. So we really, basic scenario is basically, if you Verlisify, get in contact with the people, sort this shit out, fucking clarify everything, because they'll get you in worse trouble if you don't. Trust me, I've been there, done that, had to deal with that. Everyone else, back the fuck up. You're gonna get yourself shot in the foot later on because you might need Verlisify's help or something. Unlikely, but it's possible, and he's gonna go no. So that's basically what I can say. I'm just gonna get back to discussion.
And folks, before you make a stupid comment below that we don't know what the hell we're on about or anything like that, we're putting this we're only putting the base, literally the minimal facts, evidence, whatever it is, because we're encouraging you viewers to actually go and see, or rather watch the other videos. So you can judge for yourselves then, rather than have us or another viewer do it their own take on it to make, So
yeah, wait, actually, I'll let you finish. Sorry about that.
Yeah, we're
bad habit of doing that, eh?
A little bit. But yeah, as I say, we're encouraging you to watch the videos yourselves rather than take our views for it. So we're only putting the literal minimum base, whatever. This is not to sway particularly one way or the other. So just go and watch the videos yourselves and comment on your own. Before you get and as I said, before you go make a comment down below, we don't know what we're on about, because we're only putting what we want to put in this video, not everything that's literally been done. Because if we were to do that, this video would be probably well over an hour long, at least.
Well, if we would put in the research and actually comment,
as the video is now, you'll see by the timer on the video on the page when you watch it as to how long it is. So, and just as a clarify before we finish here, these things back here, the tape and the marks that are here, there it is, just hidden behind your seat. That's actually what happens when you get a little bit frustrated playing games and you just go whack on the door. It's only a very thin plywood door.
If you happen to see some of the shit that's been said against Verlisify, much the same thing.
Pretty much.
Just fucking whatever's. I'm out. AeroD 13's back to gaming. I'm out. I don't want to comment.
So anyway, as AeroD 13 said, he's signing out, and so leave likes, comments below. And subscribe, and
fucking definitely subscribe.
And of course, as I said before you make a stupid comment, watch their videos first.
So
if you want to watch get happy, watch this. But if you really want to get the whole picture, watch Verlis's response videos plus HoodlumScrafty and DuncanKneeDeep's videos as well.
All right, so
yeah. Other than that, do your likes, comments, subscribes, all that stuff down below. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video. This is Band 0073 smoking up those tires, burn that rubber on out of here, and signing out.